Alright, let's take a look at making this shell interactive for us. So we are going to run the same situation here. I'm just going to tab up because I already have it saved. So let's boot up responder again. Okay, boot up responder again. If you're just catching up, we have HTTP of, okay, SMB of, SQL of, RDP of, DCA RPC of, and WinRM is also off. Let's go ahead and load up NTLM relay. Okay, and the only thing that I am going to do here a little bit differently is at the end I am putting dash I. Okay, now dash I stands for interactive, and we are going to try to get an interactive shell here. So take a look at what this look like. So go ahead and hit enter. Okay, this is just going to sit around and wait, and we are going to trigger that event again. So let's go ahead and trigger this event one more time. I'm going to triggering this event again, 192.68.57.128. Okay, so you can see it says received the connection and it is succeeded, and then it say it started an interactive SMB client shell on 127.0.0.1 and port is 11,000. So here should say something very similar to that. Go ahead and open up a new tab and just say something along the lines of, say, Netcat 127.0.0.1 and 11,000. Okay, and press enter, and then it says help for a list of command. Let's say help. Okay, now we are in a SMB shell essentially, and we can do quite a bit of things here. Okay, we are in a file share. So what we can do, well, we can look at the shares. We can look at the shares. We can use a certain share. Okay, we can change the passwords, okay, of our current user, and we can look at making directory, okay, removing directories, removing files. Okay, we can put new files, we can get new files, we can create a mount point, we can unmount it, and there is a lot of different things we can do. So let's take a look at this. So let's just say shares. Okay, what happens, we can just say shares. Okay, and see, we have got the C drive, admin, okay, IPC, and we got that share folder that we created. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do something like use C $. Okay, we are in the C drive. Let's go ahead and just say ls. Now look where we are at. We have got access to the C drive here. Okay, if we wanted to use the admin, which we could get to this other way, we would just say use admin and $. Okay, enter ls, and look, we are in the admin. So we are in the system 32 here on our Windows machine, and we just have full control of this computer. We can add files, get files, we have a lot of control here. So I will show you. Go to 0-day, go to your C, Windows, sorry, System, go to your system 32, scroll down. Just a second, I will go to use C dollar ls. uh, Here you can see there's a folder called share we created. Go to your 0-day and see here what is called share. Okay, so we are in the 0-day machine, and we can also do cd users do ls, and here you see we sorry, I forget, we are on the web slinger. We attack the web slinger. Go to this pc, see users, and you can see there are 4 folders: administrator, public, web slinger, and w slinger. And go to your Kali machine and see administrator, public, web slinger, and w slinger. See, all we have already the access of w slinger machines. Okay, so there are other things that we can do as well that we are not going to cover, but I do encourage you to explore. Okay, so I'm going to control C from this, and we are going to a couple of things to point out is we can say something like dash sorry, I'm going to go here, control C here, and we can do dash E for execute, and then we could set up a meterpreter listener, like for example test.exe. Okay, we can generate msf venum to create a payload, and then we can set up a meterpreter listener and go get a shell in Metasploit with multi-handler. We could do a dash C for command. Okay, we could dash C for command, so that this executes some specific command. We when we run the machine, it could be something as simple as who am I. We can run who am I. Okay, to a complex PowerShell, reverse shell, or something along these lines that we can talk back to us as well, and we get a shell with that. So the interactive shell is not only the way to do things, but it's another way to do things. So we just want to improve upon everything that we get. So again, we have those hashes. We are going to figure out what we can do with those hashes later. So again, make sure you have those saved. Once we get to the post compromise attack section, we are going to abuse those frequently. So for now, that's it. Let's go ahead and talk in the next video about defenses, and then we will talk a little bit about gaining shells and some other attack vectors before we get into post compromise enumeration. So I will catch you over in the next video.